Let's start with the question. What do all the stats mean? I don't really understand what every equipment stat does exactly and am having trouble deciding what to use. Some are very straightforward like Vengeance Mode duration on helmets, but some have names that doesn't make clear what they do. Any help with all gear stats and what they actually do? So how can we solve this? There's one possible answer. Answer 1. You can build most stats on most heroes. There are obviously heroes that benefit more from a certain stat. There are some stats that are pretty safe to build on every hero. Attack, defense and revive speed are good examples to this. They are equally strong on pretty much all different champions. Now depending on your hero and/or playstyle you can go for some other stats. If you play a Conqueror with a very defensive playstyle you might want to go for all the Revenge Mode modifiers that make you stronger. The more you defend. On an aggressive hero that frequently uses infinite chains. Berserker for example. The stamina boosting stats might be a good idea. In the end the stats you chose depend on your personal playstyle more than on the hero. If you play a Peacekeeper and you rely on blocking, parrying, deflecting all the time, maybe a revenge build might be better than a movement speed one. Stat descriptions taken from this article. Block damage resistance, this affects the amount of chip damage. However, this is specifically towards heavy attacks only. Revive speed, how fast or slow you can resurrect someone that hasn't been executed or killed by an environmental hazard. Stamina regen, this stat tracks how fast your stamina will return in For Honor when you are not directly attacking, dodging, or blocking an attack. Execution health regen, after you perform an execution this will determine the amount of health you receive instantly after the kill. Block damage, when you attack an enemy this will showcase how much damage you either do to an opponent's stamina or health if you're a specialized unit like the Shugoki. Sprint speed, how fast you will move while sprinting around the battlefield. Debuff resistance, this stat determines how effective or ineffective certain abilities like bleed will be against your hero. Revenge mode duration, how long your hero will stay in revenge mode once it's activated. Throw distance, how far you can throw or shove an enemy after you perform a guard break. Revenge mode attack, determines how much extra damage you will inflict once revenge mode is activated. Revenge gained by injury, how much of your revenge meter is increased by taking damage by opponents. Feat cooldown reduction, this will determine how long it takes for your various feats to come off cooldown and become usable once more. Revenge mode defense, how strong your defense and blocking is when you are in revenge mode. Revenge gained by defense, how much of your revenge meter is increased by blocking incoming damage. Attack, how much your base attack is raised in For Honor. Defense, determines your base increase for defense when on the battlefield. Stamina cost reduction, how much stamina will be used when attacking, blocking, and dodging. Exhaustion recovery, how quickly your stamina comes back after you deplete it all and enter the black and white coloration. I hope this answer helped, and if it did, please drop a comment and subscribe.